Hey folks, my name is Jose Zarza, and this is my vlog entry and basically my 5 minute attempt at pitching myself for a position within Revolt TV. All right, let's go. So, I am a 33-year-old male. I've been living here in New York City for the better part of 6 years now. I live within Manhattan. I live in the greater Chelsea area. Um, and I'm an avid music fan. I've been listening to music my entire life, and I don't have any sort of specific genre or specific favorite style. I've fallen in love with countless different types of music, and it's sort of a polarizing force within my life. And when I found out about your channel and what it is that you're doing, I thought it'd be best to, throw my hat in the ring and see if there is something within your company that you think I would be a good fit for. Uh, One of the earliest memories I could ever recall as a kid was my mom's sister, my aunt, babysitting me like between the ages of like 3 and 5, and there were three albums she would play incessantly as I was a kid. One was the Flashdance soundtrack. The second was Whitney Houston's second album, Whitney, and the third was Grace Jones's debut album, Portfolio, which I actually happen to be wearing a Grace Jones shirt, as you can see. Um, I feel like one of the last members of Gen X that sort of grew up watching MTV, watching music television such as MTV and VH1, and sort of being immersed in it and watching excellent programming like The Weekend Rock and Alternative Nation, Yo MTV Raps, and just sort of absorbing different kinds of music and where it comes from and how it sort of relates to the common person every day. Um, and I would say in the past 10 years, maybe 12, those channels, specifically MTV and VH1, have sort of shifted in direction and started doing programming that I don't particularly care for or couldn't relate, really. It's a lot of reality-based programming, a lot of, half-hour sitcoms and things that I just don't really particularly care for. So I have to say I've ceased watching these channels, and I'm sort of excited for the thought of a new music television channel sort of taking the reign and trying to sort of put good music out in the forefront, regardless of genre or style. Just that's sort of your main focus. Um, I have no broadcasting experience or television experience whatsoever. I'll be brutally honest. But I do have a strong passion and a drive for music and for things related to it. And I feel that I could excel within any sort of position that would be put in front of me for your company. I do have that driving force and that love for it that would, I feel, excel over any sort of, technical expertise that I would need to work within a television field. Um, I'm trying to think of what other things to say here. Um, I'm I'm an avid lover of music. I was one of those kids as a kid that basically took his lunch money and probably used $1 of the $5 or $6 that your mom would give you every day, and I would at the end of the week just go and buy records and CDs, and I have a rather extensive vinyl collection behind me, as you can see. And back at home in Florida, where I'm from, I still have my old room with probably somewhere around 2,000 CDs stacked in crates and in closet space in my old room that I begged my mother not to throw away, because someday I will have a room of my own in my own home that I can just categorize that and organize it to my liking. Um, I figure the best thing to do is just to keep this short and sweet. I feel like I've covered most of the things that I would make me great for this position, and I hope to hear back from you. Thank you.